Okay.
Hi, I'm Nick Jensen from Deerfield High School, and this is my prep profile.
Nick, you're a multiple sport athlete. Football, basketball, baseball, kind of a traditional. Would you get that from your dad or your relatives?
Yeah, my dad played all the same sports that I did. I started out with soccer my freshman and sophomore year, but then I had some friends and just tried to influence me to join football, and I don't know, I kind of missed football, so I joined up again, and then I don't know, yeah, my dad just started me off playing basketball out in the front yard and tossing the ball around, so.
You said you got your start 2 years old playing basketball on a Little Tykes basketball hoop.
Yeah.
Good dunk, huh?
Out front, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. What do you like about being a multiple sport athlete at a school your size?
It gives you a chance to play everything. I mean, you meet new people at every sport, which I think bigger schools, you know, they have tryouts for each team, and so that's a little different. But yeah, and then that also gives you, I mean, different. In college, then you have a chance to play a different sport. So, I mean, just playing basketball is, I don't know, it's different than playing baseball, football, and basketball. So.
Are you looking at playing a sport at the next level?
Yes, basketball, I think. I want to play at a D3, D2 smaller college, either in Wisconsin, Minnesota, just around the Midwest.
How's the recruiting process going for that?
Pretty good. I mean, I haven't been that outgoing and vocal yet, so I got to start sending out emails and talking to coaches and stuff, and then hopefully I'll see where I go from there. Just meet people, I guess.
But it's not like you don't have a lot of other things on your plate. Again, at a smaller school, you can be in a lot of activities. What have you really kind of gravitated toward from a school standpoint?
I mean, I don't know, being an NHS, student council, you get to be in all those, so that turns you into a better person. I mean, people look up to you then. You're a better role model. It just kind of sets you up for college where you have to be an advocate for yourself. So yeah, one of the things I learned is definitely advocating and asking questions.
Now you're in the show choir, also in band. What do you play in band?
Clarinet.
And how long have you done that?
Fifth grade, yeah.
Is that a mom or dad thing?
Well, they both were in band, so I mean, I don't want to say forced, but I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, I wish I could. I like the drums a lot, so I wish I could switch to the drums. But the band instructor won't let me. That's okay though.
What's like now? Are you a part of the marching band? Do you have to?
Yeah, we have to. Well,
like football, for example, football game. Are you have to do both?
This year we only had to do one show. Marching show is what they call it. So that was every halftime for every home game. We would march during halftime, but the football players only had to do one show. So out of I don't know, I think it was 5 this year, we only had to do one just for a grade. So yeah,
that's one thing. It's part of your grade.
Yeah, so
yeah.
I kind of have to show up. Yeah.
Yeah. Was that kind of cool? You're out there in your football uniform.
Yeah, I had to. Well, we took off our pads, I believe, and then we just marched in our hip pads and whatnot, and then I think had our jersey on too, but not our shoulder pads. So.
And what about during basketball season?
We do Pep Band for the girls' games, but I don't have to for the guys' games because I'm on varsity. But JV players have to do the JV or the varsity guys' games, but the varsity basketball player like myself has to do JV and varsity girls' games.
And you stick around and watch the games afterwards then too?
Yeah, we only have to do it till halftime, so I just stick around.
Do you have a favorite sport you're not playing that you like to watch as a fan?
Oh, that I like to watch. I do like golf. I've gotten an interest in golf. My dad always watches it, so I don't know, I'm kind of around it a lot. I've gone out and played a couple times. I don't know, I'm not very good, so I don't go that often.
How about from a high school standpoint? Any other sports here that you...
Sports here? I do like volleyball. I wish we had men's volleyball. Just playing, macho volleyball during homecoming and stuff like that. I really wish we had men's volleyball. So.
Now you have most inspirational teammate. Is it Brandon
Erkey? Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. He's probably the best player on probably basketball, football, and baseball. So just being around him, he pushes you to do better in every sport, and I don't know, kind of influences you. And I mean, you just look up to him because he's pretty good at everything he does. So.
And you said my role models, your parents, and LeBron James.
LeBron
So
James.
obviously a big
I'm a big
basketball
fan. Yes, I like LeBron, and then my parents obviously started me in sports and keeping me on my homework and just getting good grades and turning me into who I want to be in the future.
I said favorite DVD, Happy Gilmore.
I love Happy Gilmore. Again, that's
Is that where the golf
thing.
comes in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And said favorite food, rotisserie chicken. Favorite fast food place, KFC.
KFC. I love chicken. So.
Do you have a favorite pregame meal?
Spaghetti. I eat spaghetti or noodles, pastas. I eat a lot of bananas. Try to do healthy before the game. So.
It said here, dream gift. Your grandpa's got cancer.
Yeah.
You also said something you like to change. That how's that had? I mean, almost everybody's touched by it.
Yeah.
If you had any kind of promotions or nights here, like coaches with cancer.
Yeah, we do. We just had a stand up to cancer night at the girls' game. I mean, you could buy a T-shirt and then you go on a walk. They walked around town just to kind of get out, make it known, raise money for cancer awareness and stuff. So, and then we have like Live Strong nights, just like the whole Lance Armstrong thing, just another cancer awareness fund.
Does that kind of put things in perspective for you as an athlete too, when you get to raise some money or make people aware of some things like that?
Yeah, I think it's great for the athletes because, I mean, who doesn't want to help with that? I mean, raise money for something that hurts everyone. So yeah, I think it's great.
When you look back at your time here, what do you think is going to stand out the most about Deerfield? What sports, school, or what do you think is going to make the most impression on you?
I think sports, just because it's such a big part of my life. I love sports, so all the memories and friends. School also, just because, I mean, education is a key to being successful later in life, so I think those two are pretty big.
You mentioned you want to earn a degree in athletic training.
Yes.
Is it because of maybe an injury you had in the past? A lot of times that's kind of the key.
Yeah.
Where
I
somebody.
haven't had a key injury, a broken finger or two, but I mean, I don't know, just to later in life to stay around sports when I get older. Any sport, I guess, doesn't really matter, but I just want to stay around it because I love to play and love to be around it.
I says, did you know you visited the Fox Sports Studio?
I did.
How did that happen?
I have connections through my aunt. She's a trainer, so that was kind of how I started with athletic training. She's a trainer. She was a trainer for the Patriots, the Oakland Raiders, and so and now she works with Howie Long as a personal trainer, just with him. So yeah, when we went out there to visit her, we got to visit the studio, and so I got to meet all those people, Michael Strahan and Jimmy Johnson, and that was pretty cool, I thought. Yeah.
Well, that's. Did you have a favorite out of that, or what was it? Were they like what you thought they'd be?
They were a lot bigger. They look pretty big on TV, but then you see them in person, and I mean their hands are huge. Michael Strahan, his hands were ginormous, and his feet were huge, and he's just a big guy in general. But I mean, they're all really nice guys, and they were fun to meet.